A U.S. general has apologized for the burning of Qurans by troops in Afghanistan. Now, you got to hear this sound. I don't even know if I'm ready for this one. It's getting crazier by the day. NATO commander in Afghanistan, U.S. General John R. Allen, gets up and genuflects because apparently some coded Qurans, the Qurans were apparently contained some secret messages or whatever from one terrorist to another. Just as they often hide in mosques to kill our troops, they often slip messages to each other inside of their Bible in their holy places. And so the military, wanted to defend itself and got rid of these coded messages in these books. Well, of course, the lunatics went crazy in Afghanistan. And here is one of our leading generals in clip one.
To the noble people of Afghanistan, Salamu alaikum. I'm General John Allen, commander of the International Security Assistance Force. I've ordered an investigation into a report I received during the night that ISAF personnel at Bagram Air Base improperly disposed of a large number of Islamic religious materials, which included Qurans. When we learned of these actions, we immediately intervened and stopped them. The materials recovered will be properly handled by appropriate religious authorities.
That's very sensitive when you think about it. It's a sensitive statement. That's what we need, is a sensitive general at this time. Because as you well know, the other side handles churches and Torahs with utter respect and, with utter sensitivity. For example, when the Muslim fanatics are burning a church to the ground, they do it sensitively. When they cut off a Jew's head with a rusty knife, they do it in a very sensitive and appropriate religious manner, as you can remember the screams of Daniel Pearl. So this is a very, very good step that our generals are now on their hands and knees praying to the people they're supposed to be killing. It gets even worse. Listen to the next one from our general.
We are thoroughly investigating the incident, and we are taking steps to ensure this does not ever happen again. I assure you, I promise you, this was not intentional in any way. And I offer my sincere apologies for any offense this may have caused.
Okay, give him the last one of the great general.
My apologies to the President of Afghanistan. My apologies to the government of the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan. And most importantly, my apologies to the noble people of Afghanistan. I'd like to thank the local Afghan people who helped us identify the...
Sorry, I was laughing at a cartoon I was watching during this. All right, turn them on. This is the best we can produce now in the military. Now, would you want your son to serve in Afghanistan knowing this is the commander? This is the commander. He's apologizing. And to the noble people of Afghanistan, they're all noble. We're not noble here in America. Apparently, the only people who can be noble to a general who works for Obama are in Afghanistan, Pakistan, etc. If I play for you what the Afghan Muslims screamed after these Qurans were allegedly burned, even though they were Qurans, they were used, according to what I have read, to pass messages by former internees. Remember, they didn't break into a mosque and burn Qurans. These were used by prisoners of war, in essence. The translation is, the Muslims are rioting, calling for the removal of Jewish infidels on their soil. Listen to clip 24 to hear the sensitive sounds of the surrounding noble people of Afghanistan.
We Afghans don't want these Jewish infidels. They are the enemy of our soil, our honor, and our Quran. I urge all Muslims to sacrifice themselves in order to pull out these troops from this soil.
So now all of our troops are Jewish infidels. So Hitler would be very proud of this speech by the Afghans who are rioting outside the military base. Hitler is back. He's alive and well. And George Bush understood this, by the way. He tried to contain it, and he blew it. Rumsfeld's policy as a war planner failed. The next phase, I have a whole history of this whole war that we're in and how it's failed. One stage after the other has collapsed and failed around us. With the phase we're in now is the third phase. Have you heard this? I bet you never heard this because you only listen to talk radio. But we're in the third phase of the war for our survival, and we're losing. I don't know if you know this, but those who study these things, who are experts at it, have instructed me, and I have learned that phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, we're now in phase 3, and we are losing the global war on terror, losing it very badly.